From the days of old, love has been a very strong, complex, and most times confusing emotional attachment. While many people cannot explain what it means, they often claim to have experienced it and believe they know what it is. For centuries, scholars, philosophers, and poets have argued that love is the very fabric of life that holds everything together and drives the human race. Though their views differ on what love is, however, they all agree that life without love would be a tragedy. To this day, many people still say that love is not something you can define, but something you experience, feel, and express. It's an instinct deeply wired into human existence, like hunger, thirst, and the need for survival. There's no doubt that everyone talks about it. Everyone wants it, though, in different forms, and you can find it in all places, cultures, faiths, and languages. Indeed, love is one of the most used words on earth. Yet love is one of the least understood concepts. Depending on who you ask, you'll hear a different definition. Each is shaped by exposure, personal experience, needs, and desires. Yet one thing is clear: whether your schools of thought see love as friendship set on fire, unconditional giving of self, a decision to commit beyond feelings. Love means different things to different people, but its foundation is universal and built on terms that are understood and mutually acceptable to the parties involved. So what really is love? I consider love to be a decision to be and stay committed to the building of a healthy and sustainable relationship that meets the present and future expectations of the parties involved. This variation sees love as a deliberate decision to join, stay committed, support, and make sacrifices for the well-being of the shared relationship, no matter the circumstances faced. It emphasizes honor, responsibility, and growth, and aligns with deeper long-term partnerships. Indeed, love is not just an emotion, desire, or benefit. It is a commitment expressed through consistent action, making love both a choice and a responsibility. To nurture, to protect, to remain patient, and to keep showing up even when the initial excitement fades. Now that we understand that love is not just a feeling, but a choice lived out daily, the next question is, on what foundation should love be rooted and built upon if it must last? Establishing the right foundation should require a clear understanding of what is expected by the parties in love and what can keep them committed and performing. Many relationships have failed over the years and are still failing today because people try to build love on the foundation that supports their feelings or benefits instead of the foundation that secures their commitment and trust. Love may be unique or universal, but in every case, it's about the agreed-upon terms of what is shared, their contributions and expectations of the partners that matter. It's only when their definition of love is right and mutual that an appropriate foundation can be established for their love. The referred concerns of the partners may be categorized further into primary, secondary, or even tertiary expectations according to the level of importance assigned to them by the respective partners. Also, the category of expectation reflects its implications and consequences in the relationship. For instance, the primary expectations are the code red, the secondary expectations are the code yellow, and the tertiary expectations are the code green. When a tertiary expectation is broken, it could be overlooked, but a breach of a secondary expectation calls for serious discussions and redress. For many people, breaking a primary expectation often feels non-negotiable and can end the relationship. The primary expectations that each partner considers to be of paramount importance to them can be surprisingly different, yet deeply rooted and oftentimes complementary, and when put together, they form the foundation of the relationship they share. Of course, not all men and women fall into these categories, but studies and cultural patterns often highlight these as common expectations. In many studies and cultural observations, women often highlight the importance of provision and protection as a foundation for feeling secure in a relationship. For clarity purposes, providing is about emotional, financial, and even spiritual security. Protecting means more than fighting off danger. It's about creating a safe space where she can be herself without fear of betrayal, neglect, or instability. It's when a woman knows that her man can provide, handle challenges, shield her from unnecessary harm, and stand firm in his commitment, that she fully commits to the union. Likewise, men in many surveys and discussions often describe Their primary expectations in terms of faithfulness, mutual respect, and having a partner who believes in their vision and walks alongside them. Oftentimes, this call is mistaken to be about blind obedience, but it's about trust and alignment of values. A man who feels understood and supported is more likely to open up, be vulnerable, and invest deeply in the relationship. Therefore, when a woman respects the vision of her man and can trust his leadership, it ignites his instinct to protect, provide, and give more. But when he lacks such understanding and support from a partner, he wilts. For many men, being trusted to lead means having their strengths recognized and being given space to take responsibility, while still valuing their partner's insight and wisdom. The deeper truth we should know and always remember is that the female expectation of provision and protection from their man and the male expectation of trust and cooperation from their woman are not chains as misconstrued by many. Rather, they are the foundation upon which the blocks for the building of a healthy and sustainable relationship will be laid. Together, these expectations form a cycle of mutual fulfillment. His ability to provide and lead strengthens her security, while her faithfulness and trust fuel his drive, and together they create a partnership rooted in respect, purpose, and shared vision. Without a doubt, this is a prominent reason why love begins to crumble when the foundation so established in the beginning of the relationship is ignored, dismissed, doubtful, or outrightly non-existent in what is shared anymore. When either partner feels unsupported in their expectations, whether it's provision, trust, respect, or commitment, the relationship can begin to feel unstable for both parties. The secondary expectations of most men and women are trust and loyalty, with commitment as their tertiary expectation. These levels of expectation play a vital role in harmonizing the flow of activities and behavior in the relationship, but they'll mean nothing in the absence of the primary expectations, proving that the primary expectations are the foundation of their love and relationship.
From the discussion so far, it is obvious that if a healthy and sustainable relationship is your target, two things you need to have in mind. One, you need a partner who has the ability to build the foundation of the kind of love that both of you have agreed upon. And two, ensure that that partner has the honor to uphold the terms that are already agreed upon. Remember that it is when both partners embrace their role fully as agreed in their terms of relationship that that relationship becomes a fortress and less of a battlefield. Please subscribe and follow for more relationship insights. Thank you.